a collaboration with
Amp Camp. And today, guys, I'm playing a collaboration video with Beast Mode. I almost forgot your name. Okay, well, today I'm gonna be playing Paper.io, but main thing is about the stories. I'm just playing this, but today the theme is. Kirk, do you want to tell them the theme?
Today's theme is story time, PE edition.
And since it was like so much PE bullcrap, we just thought, why don't we do an entire episode of just PE? So, Kirk, do you want to start off? No, I'll start off with my part of the story of the first one. So, I was running away from these two kids, right? So I went into the shower, and these two kids, they come, and this other kid comes up, and he's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to lock him in the shower. So he locks, like, he puts on all the buttons, and I didn't want to get wet because my phone was in my pocket. So I just, like, got in the corner. For some reason, I'm doing pretty good for Paper.io while recording, like, telling stories. But, so I was in the corner, and then, like, Coach got mad and stuff. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then, Kirk, tell your part of the story now.
So what I see going on is Aaron's being attacked by a guy, and I'm afraid Aaron's gonna...
And, like, he was kidding around, and we know that.
Yeah, they were both kidding around, but I was still kind of afraid they were gonna get raped. And, so they were messing around by the, shower. I see them go in, and then I see them, like, run in. I see Coach come in and yell at Aaron for it. He yells mainly at Aaron. He yells at the other kid, but he yells mainly at
He's
Aaron
like, man, stop playing around with the showers. I mean, he was yelling at both of us. But he was looking at me. He was looking at me.
You're like mainly mad at Aaron for no reason.
Kirk, I'm the king of the game right now. Okay, and then, so I get out, and the kid that, oh, this boy think he can wreck this. Okay, well, so, yay, I died. Okay, so I can do the rest of the story now. So, this guy, the kid that locked me in the shower, we all knew he was kidding and stuff. But Coach, I guess he got pretty mad because about it. So, this kid, he had like a doctor's note, or was supposed to have one. But anyways, he had one. And Coach said, you can't get it, so you have to run. Like, right now. And then, so, we had to do an extra lap because he wasn't running. I'm like, Coach, that's fucked up. He doesn't even have his note, and he's not supposed to run. Kirk, go tell your part.
Okay, so what I see is, I see this kid, and I see just this kid he's just sitting here while all of us are running, and then...
Well, he's like just walking. He's just walking. He's like savage.
He's just like, yeah, well, no, he's just sitting there, and then Coach is like, he's like being very loud about this. He's like, why aren't you running? And he's like, well, I have a like a condition for it, and the guy's like, oh, and Coach says, well, you can't do that, so start running. And then the guy starts walking because, like, he does have, like, a condition for something, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
And then Coach gets really mad at him for it for no reason, and says, well, you have to run. And then, since he wasn't running, and we all did our lap, we were all slowing down because we knew it was time over, and then Coach pulled up this thing where he's all shitty, and he's like, oh, well, now everybody has to do an extra lap because he wasn't running. And we're like, are you serious, bro? Are you serious? So you're going to make us run because this one guy wasn't running because he has a doctor's note condition.
And then so, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to run an extra fucking lap, but I just ran, okay? And then, yeah, but I liked it because afterward he got back on track, it was hockey day. Yeah, he loves hockey. He would always play around with kids. It just got redirected for him. He was nice after that, but it was just pissy moment that we could just bring up.
It was irritating though. Like he was doing it for like we had to run an extra lap, and then he made like all of the girls because it's like unisex PE, and it's like normal school PE. And then he's like, "Well, now all of you have to do an extra lap. You girls can go. I want to talk to the boys about why they had to do an extra lap. It's because this guy wasn't running."
No. Kirk, he didn't do it that day. It was another story.
Oh, another day? Okay. Whatever. But we're going to tell that story too, though, right?
Yeah, we're going to tell that one.
Okay.
Okay, Kirk.
Like, the guy literally has a problem, and you're going to make him run when he's not supposed to. He's like one of the worst that's like the worst teacher move you can ever do. Okay, Aaron, you go now. You go.
Okay, so the next story, okay, I had a pencil, right? And my friend, he threw it into a urinal that hasn't been used for a while. I mean, not that day. I mean, like, it hasn't been used for that entire day. And even if the boys did use it, like, are you kidding me? They always miss, or they, like, trying to miss. But anyway, so this kid throws my pencil, like my only pencil, into the urinal. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I grabbed it out because one part didn't go into the urinal. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Just a little. I can wash my hands after all this. You know, it's not that big of a story. But so I drag it out, and I'm like kind of joking around, and I like joke to touch him with it. I'm like, oh wait, this kid hides behind Coach, right? I'm like, oh shit, back up, back the fuck up. Because Coach is kind of scary if he knows I'm doing something bad. I mean, it wasn't their bad. I don't know. But anyways, so then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to wash it off because I was going to do. So I was washing it off. And Kirk, do you want to say what you saw from when I chased the guy?
Okay, so you want me to tell the next part or what I saw during that part?
When I was chasing the guy.
Okay. So when he was chasing the guy with the pencil, I saw him just running around. They were having a good time. They were joking. And everybody knew that. There were people watching him, like, laughing, encouraging him. And
well, they weren't really, like, encouraging him. They were just like, oh, shit, back the fuck up, dude. And he, like, runs out the door behind Coach. I'm like, wow, you're a pussy snitch. And, like, a pussy snitch in my dictionary means, like, they didn't try to snitch, but they ended up snitching on other people. Anyways, go, Kirk.
Okay. So, and then I see him hide behind Coach, and I'm like, oh, you little pussy bitch. And then, like, Coach gives Aaron that, like, fucking, like, you're a fucking hard look. And then he takes the pencil, and you should tell this part.
So, I go to wash it off, right? And then, Coach comes up and he's like, just nobody. He rips it out of my hands and throws it away. I'm like, wow, such a dick. That was my only pencil for a week now. It just pissed me off. Kirk?
Oh, well, that's really it.
Yeah, that's the end of that story.
All he really did was, like, grab your pencil and then, like, throw it away.
But it still pissed me off.
There's not that much to tell afterward what happened.
It's just like kind of dick move. Anyways, next is. Oh wait, after the rest of that day, we go out, we go play kickball. Coach tells the other coach, watch out for Aaron. He's not really participating or doing good right now today. And I'm like, I didn't know about this until like later. She told me that he told her that. But so Kirk, tell him about the track stuff.
Okay, so as we were outside, same day, we went outside to go run a lap on this track. And if you take 3 laps around, you'll have gone a mile. So, like, here's an image real quick that you should, like, imagine what that's like. And then, so we had to run a lap on that, 1 lap, but it had to be a full lap. And no cheating, no cutting corners, no stuff like that. Whatever. And we had to keep running the entire time. And so I saw Aaron there running really slow. I think Aaron was the last person to finish. But
No. There's like still a whole bunch of people.
There were people who were walking, but Aaron was jogging the whole time. But he was going really slow. And I felt bad about that, but I saw Aaron over there. It looked like he had heartburn. He was like, the
Shit.
entire time.
Kirk, the video when like right when you said like where you're gonna do your example, an ad came on and I'm like fuck. Okay, but so yeah, and then we line up for kickball, right?
Yeah, we went out for kickball,
wait.
and then
Kirk, so like he's like good job, good try, you're doing it, like motivational things to everyone. I pass the finish line, he doesn't say shit. I'm like, wow, that really makes me want to get back in shape. I mean, I'm not fat or anything. I mean, a kind of half dream of mine. Oh, my mom's home. A kind of half dream of mine is getting fat and then like burning it all off. But anyways, and then we get back up for kickball, and you explain to the part and tell the thing, you know.
okay. So we were playing kickball, and we were doing it around, and it was Aaron's turn, and it was Aaron's team's turn to play, and Aaron went to kick, and then they switched teams, and then I went to kick, and then we switched teams, and then Aaron went to kick again, and then that kept going.
Okay, Kirk. So
Until
the third round. So I was up to kick first. So then once I went into the field, it was second round, and then when I got back into the field, it was third round. I mean, back into kicking, it was third round, and then this kid, someone on my team, kicks it, and let me just die real quick. Let me just die so I can say this. Kill me. Okay, so I'm like, I don't know how. I guess you kind of thought I was being a jerk. I kind of see your part, but it was just a bad thing to say to me right then and there. So, oh shit. Stop. Ad. Kirk, can you hear the ads?
no, but the ads are slowing down your time. Like, I can barely hear you because of it.
Oh, okay. Well, so I started to so someone kicks it, right? Third round, like I'm back in kicking. Someone kicks it, and then, I'll draw a picture on the screen right now. So maybe one of these gray areas. So, these people, right? There's 3 people going after the ball. And the ball's 3 feet in the air. 3 feet. About to hit the ground. And it's going pretty fast towards the ground. And 3 people are 15 away from it. And it's like a perfect triangle. And I'm like, oh, he's not going to make that. And there's 2 guys and 1 girl. And Miss Shit. Wait, no. Just Miss something. I don't know what to say, Kirk. What should I say?
Is this the part where...
Yeah, she comes up and she's like, when did you become a jerk? I'm like, And then it's like some kid in the back, that's my friend, he's like, since he hit puberty. I'm like, okay. and she's like, no, really, when did you become such a jerk? I'm like, I wasn't she's like, I was about to explain myself, and she's like, you know, it's not cool to make fun of someone just because they have a disability. I'm like, I didn't even know they had a disability. And she's like, oh yeah, well, that's just still messed up. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, I didn't mean it like that. And she's like, okay, fine then. So, Kirk, right? And then, oh yeah. So, these kids, and one, that was just rude to call me out in the middle, right? Like, in front of all the people there. Like, you can't just call someone out. It's just super rude. Like, you take them into another room. I know many adults that do that. Adults, I guess they wouldn't know how an adult acts. But, so, she's like, oh, one, she called me a jerk in front of other people. And so, yeah, she, like, criticized me in front of other people. Or, like, she called me out in front of other people. She, what's it called? She, like, assumed that I was making fun of one of the kids or just making fun of them in the first place. Like, well, I wasn't making fun of them. I was making a logical explanation or estimate. And, like, that. And, like, it was kind of mean. Like, I see how her part. So, the 5th round, I come back in, and at the end of the 5th round, going into the 6th, she's like, you know what, Aaron, come here. I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, I'm sorry for calling you out, but I guess, can you see, like, the overall thing she said to me, like, can you see how that can be taken offensively to this kid? I'm like, yeah, I guess. So, she puts her hand out as a fist. I'm like, oh, try to walk away from it. Then she puts it out farther. She's like, She, like, hums towards me. She's like, And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh. I'm like, fake that I didn't see it. And I fist bumped at her. I'm like, wow. You're not cool, Kirk. I mean, lady. So, Kirk, next day, Kirk, what do you think? Do the next day.
I don't remember the next day.
The next day, the teachers were just being bitchy, and then we did the track again. And then Kirk did the thing that I kicked it to someone.
Oh, okay. So, the teachers were being bitchy again, and it was the next day, and we had to run the lap again, which was okay, because we did it the past 2 days. And as we were running the lap, we finished, and we went to play dodgeball again. I mean, kickball. What am I talking about, dodgeball? And then, in the middle of trying to do that, it was my turn to kick on my team. I kick it, and I kick it straight towards the guy who immediately gets me out.
And then it's my turn to kick, right?
Yeah.
And, Kirk, you explain your part. No, I'll explain my part first. Ready? So,
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kirk. He just got out. I'm like, oh, he gets out in, like, 2 bases and stuff. I just feel bad for him because everyone on my team is just overpowered where he kicks it to. But I'll just, like, kick it straight to him so he can catch it. So, the first 2 tries, first one, it sucked. Like, the pass sucked, so I passed it back to him. Second one, I missed it. Third one, I hit it at a foul ball. And the fourth one, perfect hit right to Kirk. And now, let me do a little picture right here. It's a circle. Just Kirk in the middle of it. Kirk is right in the middle of the circle, right? And he's right there. He's right there in the middle of the circle. Kirk.
I'm trying to put some emotional music to this, okay?
And so I pass it right to him. He jumps like 1.5 feet in the air and catches it. I'm like, yes! Mission accomplished. And he's like, did like a war cry. Kirk, now do your side of the story.
So Aaron kicked the ball towards me, and there was this, like, giant field-like triangle of people. There were girls over here, and there were boys over here doing nothing. Then there was this giant open space of field that looked huge. And Aaron kicked the ball directly into that giant open field of nothingness.
Now this is Kirk's side of the story.
And
delusional side.
And I jump about 1.5 feet in the air, caught it like directly in my stomach with my arms like almost all the way around my body. I'm still like confident I'm gonna grab this. And then as I get a good thing, I'm like, finally. And Aaron, I don't know if you heard this actually. I don't think I even told you about this before this video. When I caught it, the male coach he yelled out, "Good job, Kirk." And then when I looked away, I looked back immediately, and he actually, like, gave a boo to the next kicker. He literally, like, had his thumb down to the next kicker looking straight at him.
Sportsmanship, right?
What?
Sportsmanship, am I right?
Yeah. He's like, "Good job, Kirk." And then, like, I look away, I look back real quick, and then I see him giving a thumbs down to, like, the next kicker. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? That's not cool.
Jackass.
Aaron, you're on a TV show. It's called Jackass. What do you think?
What?
You're on a new show. It's called Jackass. What do you think of it?
No, I'm not.
I think it's a Jackass TV show. How dare you be invading my space?
I killed him.
I'm playing Splix, by the way.
You should be dead now. Okay, Kirk, what's the next video? What's the next story?
I don't know. We're at like 20-something minutes, so...
It was the popcorn one.
The
Popcorn one.
Popcorn, okay. That's the last one, right?
No, second to last one.
Second to last. What's the last one?
The F-bomb one.
Oh, F-bomb, right. Okay, so this one's kind of funny, kind of not funny. This one's a little serious.
Dang it. Okay, go.
During school, we were in PE, and we were playing, and the male teacher was gone for the day. He was gone. He was, like, sick or something, but he was...
There's a sub.
He was gone, and he had a sub, and he was alright. He wasn't as good, though. But, anyway, there was only the female teacher that day. And, she was pretty irritating because we were playing some dodgeball, and in the middle of it, she said, like, before that, she said we were gonna have, have, like, a fire grill or a fire something.
No, she was, like, just really serious about the whistle. Like, if you hear the whistle, do not throw another ball. I'm like, okay.
She's like, if you hear the whistle, do not throw another ball. At this point, I'm pretty much almost... No. As we're playing dodgeball, I'm like, okay, simple enough. You just gotta remember that one thing. I remember it, and then as we're playing, I'm practically freaking deaf. Now, this is not a joke. This is serious. As we're playing, there's, like, so much noise going on in my ear, I can't hear a single thing. I'm literally deaf. And then, apparently, she blows the whistle, but I can't hear a thing, and I'm practically deaf. But I see people, like, throwing balls around still, and I see people rolling them, and then I see people walking away, so I'm like, okay, I'll just walk this way. So I roll two of the balls, and I see people still throwing them, and I'm like, and someone's trying to make this half-court shot into the net. I'm like, oh, sure, I want to try that. So I throw one of the balls towards the net, and then I'm still almost practically deaf at this time. And then I turn around, and then the female coach, she's standing right there looking at me, and she literally yells in my face, "Stop," almost 10 times in, like, a freaking row.
It's like, I hear you, bitch.
I'm practically like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then she's like, you're not taking this seriously. We could have a fire in our school. This is very important, and you're messing around. And, like, I couldn't hear a thing. I didn't know what was going on. And then I can, like, hear this now. Like, everything became, like, super silent, and my ears stopped ringing. So I could hear this, and then she's freaking out about it, and she, like, gestures me towards the door and, like, she pushes me on the back towards the door. And then I'm like, you know what, fine, I'll leave. Because we were supposed to leave. I walk towards the office because we're ready to go outside because there's a fire and whatnot. So we're headed towards the office. We're at the office, which is, like, almost right next to where the PE place is. And we're waiting there. We're like, what are we going to do now? We hear on the intercom we have burned some popcorn. We are sorry for the inconvenience. And then at this point, Aaron is laughing his fucking ass off. I look over there, and Aaron's nonstop laughing.
And I'm like,
there.
what the fuck, bitch? And then she's like, I'm like, you're wrong, bitch. And then we start a new game, and she's still a little bitch. I mean, she had fun. She played on the other team, but that's technically all that story. But there's other story. We couldn't remember which day it was, so we just put it at the end. But, so, Coach was out in the gym, right? And,
Yep.
the male coach was out in the gym. And all of a sudden,
Sorry.
some kids are in a circle, and they're like, all you hear is the word fuck twice, but it's really loud. The orchestra teacher, across the hall, hears it. If you went out of the boys' locker room, that's one room, a hall, and then another hall, and then another room away, people yelling fuck. And I'm like, what the hell? Why would you do that? And then Coach makes us run an extra lap because they did it. Okay, parents can do that, but, parents can do that where, one kid ruins it all. But PE teachers, normal teachers maybe, one person eats and ruins it all. That kind of makes sense. One person on the bus ruins it all because they left their wrapper. I mean, yeah, that pretty much makes sense. But one person saying the F-bomb and blaming everyone for saying the F-bomb, that makes no sense. And I just didn't try at all. And Coach is like, why don't you try? You're, not paying attention that well. You're not doing anything. And he, points me out, okay, Kirk, you can tell your part of the story. Well, I have to tell this part real quick before I forget it. So, I was, bored in class. I was in the back of the thing. Girls and boys were in the gym this time. And then I, clicking together my mouth and my tongue. And then Coach is like, stop, with his mouth. And he, looks at me for, 5 hours. I'm like, stop fucking looking at me. And he's like, just still fucking looking at me. I'm like, do you have any fucking respect for a guy? I would like for you not to fucking look at me, you fucking stalker. Unless you're God or Santa and you're gonna give me fucking presents, you might want to stop looking at me, you freaking pedophile. Anyways, Kirk, you tell your part of the story.
I think you told all of it. Except, no, I actually think you covered all of it. That was, a pretty good explanation.
Well, guys, I think that's it for this episode. I will see you guys next episode. Let's wait till Kirk finishes his outro, so it's very awkward for him. Kirk, go ahead.
So, I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.
Bye.